opening kickoff. They come in tonight at 4-1 record against. We've got the national anthem going on right now, so out of respect, we're going to just bow out here for a minute, and we'll be back.
A longtime supporter of youth activities in Amador County, the folks at Camps Propane hope you enjoy tonight's high school football action on Hometown Radio. Visit Camp's showroom on Highway 88 in Pioneer. Ask about the Easy Saver program and senior discounts available. And you'll never run out of gas again with Camp's Smart System Tank Monitoring program. They also carry a complete line of RV supplies, gas refrigerators, and barbecues. For more information, visit Camps Propane in Pioneer or their website at campspropane.com. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
Back, you're listening to Camps Propane
Let's play some
pregame.
football. Mark Borchin here with Glass Doctor. We are so excited that you're doing what you love. When you need auto glass, windshields, and calibration, call Glass Doctor. Ask about our windshield protection plan. And for shower enclosures, foggy, broken windows in your home or business, please remember Glass Doctor, your neighborly company. Visit our showroom at Highway 49 and Jackson Gate Road.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
All righty, we are back here live at Amador High School for this Saturday Night Lights. Frank, Saturday Night Lights.
Saturday Night Lights, here we are. You're listening to the Camps Propane pregame show. You know, Woodland Christian, you normally, when you pick up a game late in the season, it usually isn't much of a contest. You look at this, Amador, after they had the one game canceled because of COVID and injury situations, they were able to pick up this extra game on their bye week leading into opening league. And they face a 5-0 Woodland Christian Cardinal team, and they've only allowed 50 points through 5 games, 10 points a game. And what brought my attention to them is they beat Bradshaw Christian the first game of the season. Bradshaw Christian, as all of you know, over the years, Amador and Argonauts have both played them in the playoffs. Bradshaw Christian always has a quality football team, so that got my attention. This team is big, and they're young, and I think we're going to have a good contest tonight. There's a whistle right away as they tried to do a little pooch kick.
It's like an offside.
And I think that's going to back them up.
Usually that's an unless they – I don't know if they got the whistle off. I don't see any flags out there, Frank, so don't think
I do not.
First.
They're still keeping it at the 40-yard line, so maybe they just jumped the whistle.
Yeah. Didn't get the opening whistle off there.
All right, so Amador is going to receive tonight. Amador comes in at 4-1. Woodland Christian comes in at 5-0. Another pooch kick hits about the 26-yard line, picked up across the 30-yard line and tackled right there. So Amador is going to start an interesting theory there with the pooch kick and started trying to kick it deep. But Amador is going to have decent field position at the – looks like you're going to spot it right at the 30-yard line.
And on the reception there was number 1, Ian McElfish. McElfish was a sophomore on varsity at the beginning of last season, went back down to JV at the end of the season, of course, as Amador finished out.
Brad Blankenheim, the sophomore quarterback, in the shotgun. He drops back. He looks to the right, complete to McElfish at about the 34-yard line. Gain of about 4. It'll be second down and 6.
A nice little pass and catch right there. Just a quick kind of hit for him. He just kind of went up for a quick hook pass right there for McElfish. The defense was caught in underneath their zone. Nobody out there in the flats for him.
Second down and 6 for the Buffaloes. Trips lined up to the left.
Single high safety.
Coming up hard. You're going to give a straightaway handoff and stopped immediately by the line. Loss of about 1 on the play. This Woodland Christian team has some big boys on the line. They are big and they are hefty. It'll be interesting to see how the little smaller, quicker Buffalo line is able to handle this.
Ball carried by number 42, Michael Nunez, another sophomore up on varsity.
Trips again to the left for Blankenheim. One receiver to his right. He wants to throw. He's looking. Now he's scrambling to his left under pressure. Throws across the middle, incomplete. He was looking for McElfish. Good pressure from Woodland Christian. Forced Blankenheim to get rid of that ball. It'll set up a 4th down.
Good pressure on the outside from that one. Looks like the D-end was coming up from the outside, trying to put the pressure on him. As he was going back, that's a tough throw to make anyway, so he's going back across his body, trying to get McElfish over the middle of the field.
So Quartz is going to go back to punt for the Buffaloes. 3 and out to start this game for Amador.
Ooh,
a high snap over Quart's head. He fields it at the 10. He gets it off. End over end, short kick, bounced at about the 40-yard line, gets across midfield down to the 43. That could have been really bad for Amador. Quartz did a good job getting that away and advancing the ball down the field. So Woodland Christian will start this one at the 43-yard line. So disaster averted there.
Didn't see a whole lot of pressure from Woodland Christian on that punt. Maybe they were trying to stay back, maybe playing some defense. Probably saw something on film there.
All about the snap. So we come into this. The quarterback rating for Woodland Christian is 160. He's completing 80% of his passes. Quick little out pass, incomplete. The left side of the field to set up a 2nd down and 10.
He was quickly taken down, not complete, but quickly taken down by McElfish, playing that strong safety, kind of a nickel safety.
Isaiah Hunt is the quarterback for Woodland Christian. Motion comes from the left side. There's motion there. That's a false start. Way too many guys moving. It was interesting when I was looking at the stats. They had a couple quarterbacks that had actually played a lot, but Hunt seems to be their go-to guy. Like I said, 80% completion rate. He has had 8 touchdown passes, and he's only a sophomore.
They got like a double wing formation almost.
Motion comes from the left side. He pitches it out, trying to get wide. Cuts it inside. Nice job. Breaks a tackle. Gets across 50. Oh. He's off to the race to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. Nobody's going to catch him. That's a touchdown. Wow. 63 yards. A couple broken tackles there, and just like that, Woodland Christian goes up 6-0 with 10:44 left to go, or 10:14, in the first quarter.
That was a kind of a shovel pass. I mean, he just kind of shoved it forward towards the out man. He split out for that swing and just took it around the right-hand side. Long run.
All right, they're going to go for 2. A little inside toss, breaks a tackle, gets into the end zone. I think it's good. 2-point conversion is good, and at 10-14, just like that, Woodland Christian takes an 8-0 lead. We'll be back right after this with more first quarter action.
For all your land surveying and civil engineering services, call Toma & Associates at 223-0156. Whether you're building a fence and need to know where the property line is to complete boundary surveys, Toma & Associates can help. Lot surveys, boundary line adjustments, parcel and subdivision maps, FEMA certificates, septic and grading plans, among the many services Toma & Associates provides. Call 223-0156, serving the Mother Lode since 1967.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back live at Amador High School for the Amador High School Thundering Herd against Woodland Christian. Joey, Frank, and Emma here.
Well, obviously another little pooch kick. That's obviously what they're going to do. Fielded about the 25. Good return up to the 39-yard line. That was by number 44 for Amador.
Hobson.
That was Bill Hobson. So Amador, good field position at the 39-yard line for their second possession. They went 3 and out on their first possession, trailing this one 8-0. So Blankenheim into the huddle. Amador had a bye this week as far as the league schedule. Looking around the league, Sonora had easy way with Argonaut last night, 49-0. Motion comes from the right side. They're going to give it to McElfish, trying to get around the end. He's tackled for a loss of about 5 on the play. Nice pursuit by the Woodland Christian defense.
Like that was number 7, Isaiah Hunt on the tackle right there, coming up from kind of, again, they're running a nickel safety as well. They're running a single high safety. Their corners are split. They kind of drop back, and that nickel safety, nickel corner is kind of dropping into coverage and going down for that swing.
The other league game that happened last night, Sonora over Calaveras 35-7. So everything pretty much happened like we expected. Amador getting ready to start league play next week. High snap, handoff straight ahead, gets across 35 up to about the 39-yard line. That was number 42, Michael Nunes, on the carry. Back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll set up a 3rd down and 10.
Like I said, Nunes, another sophomore up here on this Amador offense for varsity.
This is a very young Buffalo team.
4, was it 5 or 6 sophomores?
6 seniors.
6 seniors.
Blankenheim in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Motion comes from the left side. Going to fake the hand up. Blankenheim wants to throw. He's in trouble. Racing to his right. He's still looking. He's going to tuck it in and keep it himself knocked out of bounds well short of the first down, and that's a flag, and I believe that's going to give Amador a first down. That was a gift for the Buffaloes. Late hit out of bounds on Blankenheim, and that's going to move the chains and give the Buffs a first down. It would have been a 4th down.
Really? Go for it.
No.
I was going to say, really sold that fake on that one. The number 75 coming up from the D line just made a big crack on number 5. That was Judd. Judd was coming in from kind of that slot receiver spot. 75 kind of gave up on the play, thought he had the tackle, but Blankenheim took it around the right-hand side, and just as they were tackling him, way out of bounds.
So the personal foul penalty will move the ball up to the Woodland Christian 41-yard line. It'll give 1st and 10 for Amador. Blankenheim wants to throw. He's looking left. Now he's falling back. He throws incomplete. Intended receiver on the play
was Judd again.
Was Judd, number 5. Good coverage by Woodland Christian.
Broken up by Isaiah Hunt on that one.
Right so far, Woodland Christian has had good penetration and caused Blankenheim to move his feet a little bit. And, remember, he's only a sophomore. Great arm talent, really arm strength. But we saw in that Union Mine game, sometimes he needs to understand when to throw it away and when to try to push it. Trips to the left. Blankenheim's rolling to his left. He's looking. Squares his shoulder, throws incomplete.
Just overthrew him.
Well, miscommunication. McElfish and Hobson were right next to each other. In that gap of the defense there, one of them was supposed to fill and go a little deeper, and so miscommunication on that. It'll set up a 3rd down and 10 for the Buffs.
It's like they were trying to do a levels play almost, but it's almost one of them ended up a little deeper than he was supposed to out of his zone.
Yeah, you just try to flood those zones, right? When you're running across there, you got a deep, a medium, and a short route, and there were 2 receivers right there on the short side, and it was just a misread there by the offense for the Buffs. So 3rd down and 10. Blankenheim's going to keep it. Oh, and he gets smacked. Wow. He was trying to take it on a quarterback draw, and he was just hammered right there by big number 75. That was Xander Jimenez, and that'll set up a 4th down. Ball's at the 41-yard line. after the penalty, they got the first down. Amador has not been able to do anything against this Woodland Christian defense.
It's like the Buffs are going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it here, sitting at their 41-yard line, trailing this one 8-0 with 7:41 left to go in the quarter. Blankenheim in the shotgun. He's rolling to his left. He's looking, he's still looking, squares his shoulders, throws it up in the middle, just intercepted. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Intercepted at the 20-yard line by number 3. That was Noah Hinkle. And those are plays for a young quarterback that you need to understand. You don't need to throw that football.
Right.
Now, it was 4th down. They were going to punt. How much yardage would they pick up on that? But Hinkle with the interception on a very risky throw by Blankenheim. Woodland Christian's got a 1st and 10. Straight ahead handoff buried right away after a gain of about 2.
Number 2, Jace Moore on the run right there, playing at that halfback position. They kind of have, sometimes they'll go into that empty set. They did have a double wing look, but right now they've got him one man in the backfield. 3 linemen.
2nd down, whistle, flag on the play.
3 linemen there, Frank. They've got 2 guards and a center. Interesting formation. Oh, timeout on the field.
Was that before the penalty?
Just before, yeah.
All right, so with timeout, Woodland Christian leading 8-0. 6:55 left the first quarter. We're going to be back right after this.
Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your regional commercial van and truck headquarters, is proud to sponsor Motherlode League High School football. The expert sales team will help you get behind the wheel of the car or truck that's right for you. And their service department will keep that vehicle running at peak performance. Visit the team at Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your full-service dealership, on the web at bigvalleyford.com and located in the Stockton Auto Mall off Hammer Lane. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
What's that flag right there?
And we are back at Amador High School Live. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, and Emma is here with us today. Saturday Night Lights.
Well, coming out of the timeout, there was a flag on the play. How could it be illegal formation? They just came out of a timeout. They hadn't even lined up. And all of a sudden there was a flag thrown. And they're marching it back against Woodland Christian. 15 yards.
12 men on the field, looks like.
All the way back to the 22-yard line.
That's a little further back than just an illegal formation.
No, that had to be a personal foul. That was a 15-yard penalty, and they just came out of the timeout, and all of a sudden the flag went up.
See, here's that formation. Look, they've only got three down linemen up front. They have.
Look at this. 3 wide out to the left, 3 to the right, and 3 linemen. Motion comes from the right side. Oh, the fumbled snap. Picked up by Noah. Fall down. Ball's loose.
Looks like he did recover it. Yep. Woodland
so it looks like Woodland's going to keep possession here, but wow. They're going to go back all the way to the 16-yard line. I've never seen that offensive formation before.
That's why I was pointing out. I was like, that is an odd one. I have not seen that before.
Now they're back to a normal traditional set. 3rd down and forever. They're going to hand it off. Coming around the right side. He breaks a couple tackles, gets across the 35-yard line, and that's going to be a big gain there and make it 3rd down and short. Well, 3rd down and manageable, I should say.
4th down now.
4th down. Well, they're setting up like they're going to go for it, which is very aggressive. Sitting at the 37-yard line. 4th down and 7. Throw to the left, complete, but well short of the first down. So Woodland Christian's going to turn it over on downs, and Amador's going to have great field position.
Reception by number 4, Ethan Johns right there, and just absolutely swarmed by the Amador defense.
I don't even know why you throw that ball short of the first down marker. I'm a little surprised they actually went for it at that position on the field, but Amador's going to have great position at the Woodland Christian 39-yard line.
Also, hey, shout out Jason Wilson listening in on his app, going over the Carson pass right now.
Blankenheim rolls to his right. He's looking. He's still looking. Now he's in trouble. Keeps it himself. Going to be tackled a yard short, a loss of 1 on the play. Just a lot of pressure from this Woodland Christian offense or defensive line, and he's had nobody to throw to.
Now, good coverage on that one by Woodland Christian as well, covering up his receivers. There was a receiver way out to the outside, but going all the way back across your body, that is a tough throw to make.
Well, we already saw him try to do that one time. Exactly what we saw in the Union Mine game when he threw 3 interceptions. Should have been 4. And sometimes you trust that arm strength a little too much as a young quarterback. And he'll learn because this kid's got some real arm talent. McElfish goes in motion. It looked like he went forward early. Pitch back to number 42. Gets to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 1. That was Michael Nunez. And so far, the Buffaloes have had a hard time penetrating this Woodland Christian defense. Ball sits at the 40-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
Woodland Christian has done a really good job getting all hats to the ball in the defense.
So 3rd down and long for Amador. Best field position they've had all night, starting at the Woodland Christian 39-yard line. Blankenheim wants to throw. He's going to go deep. Intended receiver number 5, that was Jesse Judd, incomplete. 4th down and 11 for the Buffaloes.
Man, I got to say, Frank, he does have one heck of an arm. I mean, he shot that thing down there.
Now, his arm talent for his age is very impressive. He drives the ball. Mm-hmm. He drives the football. And he just has nothing but up.
Good little baseball player, too, huh?
I would say so.
He is.
All right, back to punt for the Buffaloes. Disappointing starting. Oh, they're going to
rugby kick.
They're going to go into the end zone for the touchback. And Woodland Christian will have first and 10 at the 20-yard line. 4:05 left to go in the first quarter. We're going to be back with more action right after this.
Jackson Tire, located on Highway 49 in Jackson and Highway 88 in Pine Grove, is the place to go for your vehicle. Whether you need new tires or any auto service, Jackson Tire is a dealer you need to know. Visit them at jacksontire.net. That's Jackson Tire. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back live at Amador High School. Joey, Frank, and Emma. Frank?
Straight ahead handoff that time tackled by number 42, Michael Nunez, for a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Nunez playing that linebacker position.
Trying to get around the right side on the wide job. Great job by Amador there. That was number 52 for the Buffs. That's Will Donahue, one of the captains here. Nice pursuit there. Stopped him for a loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Donahue, one of the seniors here for the Buffs.
One of 6 seniors. Man, I sure miss my television. Noonan going to keep it himself, trying to get around the left side. Gets 25 to the 30. He's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. That was number 7, Isaiah Hunt. It's going to set up a 4th. Let's see where they spot it. I think it's going to be 4th and 1. Clock continues to run. And it looks like Woodland Christian is like that coach from Texas.
Yeah,
We don't punt.
We don't punt.
We've seen them go for it once on their own side of the 50, and now they're going to go for it again. 4th down and 1. Motion comes from the right side. Going to keep it himself. Gets across the 30 for a first down. So they are playing all out. Isaiah Hunt gets the first down. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. 2:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Score, Woodland Christian 8, Amador Buffaloes 0.
Woodland Christian has been aggressive on the offensive side of the ball.
Isaiah Hunt in the shotgun. He wants to throw. He drops back. He's looking. Now he's in trouble. Rolls to his right. He's trying to direct his receivers. Throws out of bounds.
Just out of bounds.
Incomplete. Intended receiver Noah Hinkle. And he was trying to direct his receiver to go as he had room moving to his right. But he just threw it out of bounds, and Hinkle couldn't get his feet down. That'll set up a 2nd down and 10.
He's got good movement, too. Hunt's also a sophomore here up on varsity.
Whistle now down on the field. I don't see what the call is.
Calling to the sidelines, maybe?
Well, the players are looking back up in the stands like maybe there's some lights on a car or something. All right, now we're ready to go. 2nd down and 10. Motion comes from the left side. Nope, jumped. Illegal procedure. That's
no,
we're going to
they're going to call, looks like he's holding up the neutral zone infraction. Offsides by the defense. He jumped a little bit.
It looked like there were a lot of offensive players moving, but they're going to move it 5 yards forward against Amador. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. Hunt again going to operate from the shotgun. Motion comes from the right side. Inside handoff across the 40-yard line. See where they mark it close to the first down. They're going to move it. They're going to give it to him. That'll move the sticks. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. So fresh set of downs. 1:14 left to go here in the first quarter with the clock running. Woodland Christian leading this one 8-0.
Quick slash play by that tailback, number 2, Jace Moore.
Hunt wants to throw. He's rolling to the right. He's looking. He's still looking. Now he doesn't have – he's going to go deep. Wide open receiver to number 11. He catches the ball at the 25-yard line. Breaks a tackle, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown.
Wow.
I wish I had a replay on that because you look back and he was well covered, and when Nunes came out of the pocket, the defensive back gave up, and he came forward and left number 11 wide open. That was Carter Lang for the big touchdown.
And that was not a very pretty pass, too. That thing kind of came out of his hand weird.
That was 58 yards for the touchdown. Going for 2 again, and they just waltzes in around the left side for 2. 44.4 seconds left to here to go in the quarter. Woodland Christian 16, Amador nothing. We'll be back right after this.
The family of Armstrong & Son Construction and Armstrong Self-Storage are proud to sponsor Motherlode League football. Remember, when you need excavating, grading, septic system repairs, and other site work, call Armstrong & Son Construction. Or if you need a storage unit, stop by Armstrong Self-Storage for safe and secure storage. Conveniently located near the intersection of Highway 49 and Ridge Road. Armstrong & Son Construction. State license number 828209. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back live at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California. The Amador High School Thundering Herd against Woodland Christian Cardinals. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, and Emma's here with us. Frank?
Well, so far, Woodland Christian Cardinals have had the Buffs on their heels. They've scored twice here in the first quarter, leading with 44 seconds left. Little longer kick this time, field 19-yard line, up across the 30 to the 35, knocked out of bounds. Short of the 40, that was number 42, it looks like, Michael Nunes.
21? They don't have a 21 on roster, but I do see.
I see a 21 out there.
21 is out there.
They're going to mark it at the 38, it looks like.
A little bit deeper of a kick, but it didn't look like he put much power on it, too. He just kind of
it's just obviously is something
yeah.
they how they want to do it with 36.3 seconds left. Amador has it 1st and 10. Have not been able to generate much offense against this big defensive line for Woodland Christian. Blankenheim going to hand off straight ahead and, hammered immediately. Alex Santos on the carry. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Tackle was made by the linebacker Cesar Villegas.
I think the time looks like maybe is going to run out before they run another play. 15 seconds and counting. I think they're going to let the time run out. That'll do it. The first quarter ends. Look at the clock. Woodland Christian Cardinals 16. Amador Buffaloes 0. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Hey, let's play some football. Mark Borchin here with Glass Doctor. We are so excited that you're doing what you love. When you need auto glass, windshields, and calibration, call Glass Doctor. Ask about our windshield protection plan. And for shower enclosures, foggy, broken windows in your home or business, please remember Glass Doctor, your neighborly company. Visit our showroom at Highway 49 and Jackson Gate Road.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back live at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California. The Thundering Herd take on Woodland Christian Cardinals. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, and Emma here. KVGC's Game of the Week is brought to you today by also remotely located is providing our internet for us today there, Frank.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Jason is listening in right now on his app. He says it's snowing over the Carson Pass right now.
Well, 2nd down and 10 for the Buffs to start the second quarter at the 38-yard line. And they have had difficulty generating any kind of offense so far against this stout Woodland Christian defense. Big number 75 anchoring left side, 6'2", 255. Blankenheim's going to keep it, trying to go around the left side. Makes a move, gets across 45 to the 50. That's going to be a first down. That'll move the chains. Biggest positive play that Amador has had so far this half. They're going to mark it at the 49-yard line, but it'll be a 1st and 10 for Amador, trailing 16-0.
Good little run there, too, by Blankenheim. Nice and fast on his feet.
So 1st down and 10 for the Buffaloes. Ball sits at the Amador 49-yard line.
First down, Amador, 49-yard line.
Blankenheim in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Motion comes from the left side. That's McElfish. They're going to give a straight ahead handoff. Oh, and he's buried 3 yards back in the backfield. That defensive line is having their way right now.
Yeah, he was just hammered. Xander
and he's
Jimenez.
down.
Uh-oh.
All right, we've got an injury timeout on the field. We're going to send it back here. Word from our sponsor, 11:36, 16-0, Woodland Christian. We'll be back.
For all your land surveying and civil engineering services, call Toma and Associates at 223-0156. Whether you're building a fence and need to know where the property line is to complete boundary surveys, Toma and Associates can help. Lot surveys, boundary line adjustments, parcel and subdivision maps, FEMA certificates, septic and grading plans, among the many services Toma and Associates provides. Call 223-0156, serving the Mother Lode since 1967.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back after the injury timeout live at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, and Emma Cranfield here. Frank?
Well, Nunes was the one that was down the ball carry. He got up and walked off the field, so it looks like no harm, no foul. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be second down and 11. Blankenheim, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Complete at the 49-yard line to number 3. That's Alex Santos, but brought down right away for no gain on the play. It'll set up a gain of 1, let's call it, a third down and 10. Just great pursuit by this Woodland Christian defense right now.
Yeah, their defensive backs have been very fast to the ball. Like I said, they're doing a good job getting all hats to the ball, but that pressure from the defensive front has been stout.
So third down and 10 for Amador. You know, Amador has actually worked from pretty decent field position in this first half, and they just have not been able to do anything with it. Blankenheim, empty backfield, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. He wants to throw, and he's going deep. Oh, way underthrown, intercepted at the 30-yard line, across 50 to the 45, to the 40. Still on his feet, trying to get around the left to the 30-yard line, and finally brought down. And
Blankenheim put the hat on him.
That was a little bit of a frustration tackle there. Second interception thrown by Blankenheim. I don't know if that was a miscommunication by the receiver. Blankenheim thought he was going to cut it off short. He certainly had the arm strength to throw it there because he was going on a corner route, but it was way short of the intended receiver, and Woodland Christian has it first and 10 at the 31-yard line of Amador after the second interception of the half. Back to throw. Throws a little pass complete to number 7 at the 25-yard line. Brought down. Out. Fumble. I think Amador recovered. Amador recovers the fumble. Was that number 77, I believe. That was Elliot Traxler. So the completed pass and then fumbled. Recovered by Traxler.
Good little momentum shifter there for Amador. That's what
they really needed that right there.
Oh, yeah. 10:07 in the second quarter right now.
Trailing 16-0, so that was a big, big turn of events with Modesto Christian knocking on the door. So Amador's going to have it first and 10 at the 23-yard line after the fumble recovery. Oh. And just nothing going there on offense. And Amador is really struggling to gain any momentum with the offensive side of the ball. 10:03 left to go here in the half.
Tried to hit that quick bubble pass, but just put it outside of the receiver's hands. But I'll tell you what, Frank, it did touch his hands. Probably should have caught that one.
You know, Blankenheim looks a little rattled to me right now. Like I said, he's young, sophomore. A lot of talent. Quick little out to number 21 at the 28-yard line. Breaks tackle, gets to 30, 35. Gets across the 40-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. That was, we don't have another 21 on our roster, so I'm not sure who that is. Maybe we can get some help from the booth next to us. But a nice pitch and catch by Blankenheim. 43-yard line.
Found out who number 21 is.
Okay.
Sophomore Sam Baker coming up from the JV squad.
Sam Baker. Okay. First and 10 for the Buffs. Blankenheim rolling to his left. He's looking. He throws over the. I'm not sure if he was trying to throw to Judd. They were in the zone.
Same
one was
thing,
short,
right?
One was deep, and it was over Judd and just short of the wide man.
Hobson.
So it'll set up a second down and 10. So who did we say 21 was?
Sam Baker, another sophomore up here on varsity.
add that to my roster here. Of course, we want to give him proper credit. All right, 2nd down and 10 for Amador. Blankenheim in the shotgun again. Lone back behind him. He's going to fake. He's going to roll to his left.
Wide open.
He throws complete at the 45-yard line, but tackled immediately
18.
by number 8, I believe. That was Cole Haynes.
18 on the reception right there. Talon Courts just got hammered. Helmet even came off on that one.
Gain him a couple on the play. It'll set up a 3rd down and 8. He was open in the flat there. Blankenheim delivered it and just was hammered. Coming through, ball sits at the 46-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 9:05 left to go in the half. Woodland Christian leading this one 16-0. Blankenheim again on the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. Oh, he jumped. Number 14 on the outside for, well, I don't have a 14. It's 14. I can see the number. I do not have a 14.
For Amador?
That'll move him back to inside the 41-yard line and make it 3rd down and 12.
Could it have been Hobson on the far side there, 44?
I thought it was 14, maybe. I don't have 14 on my roster, so.
Didn't have a 21 either.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so 3rd down and 12 for the Buffs, and they've just been playing behind the sticks the whole half. Blitz coming up the middle. Blankenheim in trouble, throws a screen. A lot of room, 45. Gets up to the 50-yard line. Nice open field tackle by number 2, Jace Moore. Boy, he... You know, in that situation with some yards to go, instead of trying to take that hit, he needed to try to jump cut that out and try to get some additional yards. But it's 4th down, the ball's at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and Hinkle just had a great open field tackle on that one. I mean, just totally broke down. Way open space, too. That's one of the toughest tackles to make in football. Complete open space. Just took him low and put him right over the top of him.
4th down, Amador's going to go for it. Blankenheim in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Woodland Christian's looking blitz. Now they're going to call timeout. All right, timeout Amador. 8:02 left to go here in the first half. Woodland Christian 16, the Amador Buffaloes 0. We'll be back right after this.
Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your regional commercial van and truck headquarters, is proud to sponsor Motherlode League High School football. The expert sales team will help you get behind the wheel of the car or truck that's right for you. And their service department will keep that vehicle running at peak performance. Visit the team at Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your full-service dealership, on the web at bigvalleyford.com and located in the Stockton Auto Mall off Hammer Lane. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live from Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, and Emma's here with us. Frank?
Emma the rock star, Emma Cranfill.
Enjoying her sophomore year at Sacramento State.
Love working with Emma. You get to listen to her on the weekend on the radio. She does a great job. 4th down here for Amador. They're going to punt. Nobody back for Woodland Christian. Amador's going to be able to drop this ball at the 1-yard line. So it's going to give Woodland Christian a long field to work with 7:52 remaining. Woodland Christian will have a 1st and 10 from the 1.
And that was a good little punt there. Another rugby-style punt by Blankenheim on that one, sharing the punting responsibilities.
You know, we've seen over the years a lot of teams have had their quarterback as their punter in the Motherlode League. That gives you a lot of options and something else that makes a defense to think about. That time it turned out great for the Buffs. Their defense needs to stand up. They've got plenty of time here. And they got Woodland Christian pinned back all the way at the 1-yard line.
I don't think Woodland's going to go into that 3-line set.
Up.
Oh.
And I think
they didn't call it.
They didn't. Amador looked like they jumped. Carry by number 5, that was Gabe Sanchez. Gets across 10-yard line. I was surprised there wasn't a flag there. Mm-hmm. It looked like Amador jumped with the motion that came from the left side, but no flag on the play up to the 12-yard line. Woodland Christian's going to hurry up the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to run. 1st and 10. They dug themselves out of a hole there with a nice gain on the play. Inside handoff to number 3. Gets up close to the 15-yard, still on his feet. Breaking tackles. That was Noah Hinkle.
You know, and on that one right there, the linebacker came up to fill, but he just came up to hit with his shoulder pads. He didn't come up to try to wrap and make the tackle. He was just trying to get a push back, and that never works, Frank. You know, you always got to wrap up and make sure the guy gets down.
So gain of 5 on the play. Let's call 2nd down and 5. Woodland Christian started at the 1-yard line. In 2 plays, they've got it out of the shadow of their end zone right now. He's going deep. He's got a receiver. Jumped up complete, I believe, to number 11. Pulls it down. Great catch.
Wow.
That was Carter Lang. Well defended, but just Lang went up and high-pointed the ball and was able to pull that down all the way up to the 49-yard line.
A little bit of a tugging match on that one, too, with Baker.
1st and 10 for Woodland Christian. Remember, this started at the 1-yard line, 3 plays, and they're all the way up to their own 49. Hunt in the shotgun. Motion comes from the left side. Hunt's going to keep it himself. He gets hit, and he breaks the tackle at 45 to the 40. He's got room to the outside to the 30. Cuts it inside to the 20. Drug down 15, down to about the 12-yard line.
Wow.
That started at the 49.
Number 19 was that? Yeah, Oliver Holloman right there. Says he's a freshman, Frank.
49-yard gain on that play by Isaiah Hunt. And that'll give it 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. They started this drive on the 1-yard line. And they've only run 5 plays, and all of a sudden they're just inside the red zone. Going to keep it himself. Gets to the end zone.
Good tackle there.
They didn't call it. They called him short at about the 1-yard line. Was that Gabe Sanchez?
No, that was number 5 again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Gabe Sanchez on the carry on that one. Good tackle by number 44, Bill Hobson on that one.
He was running that out of the Wildcat formation.
About the ball's on the 6.
So 2nd down. They can get a 1st down without getting the end zone. 5:33 left to go in the half.
Yeah, number 19, Oliver Holloman there. Freshman, it says again.
So Sanchez in the shotgun now.
Oh, false start.
Motion coming from the right side to the flag.
That's going to march him back.
Yep, that'll back him up 5 yards.
It's like that left guard just kind of took his one little chop step back like he was going to drop.
You know, it was interesting when I was looking at the statistics coming to this game. They interchange Isaiah Hunt and Gabe Sanchez at the quarterback position. Hunt has incredible stats. Misdirection, thrown to number 19 of the 5, dives for the end zone.
That's
touchdown. That was Sanchez to number
19. That's the freshman.
19.
Oliver Holloman.
99-yard drive.
Wow. There's
Sanchez to Holloman, and they're going to go for 2 again.
He's got it.
Scrambling to his left, wide open, and he just waltzes into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That was number 15, Daniel Ruels.
That was 5.
Oh, was it 5?
Yeah, it was Sanchez right there. Yeah, just took it from the quarterback position. He had a lot of middle pressure, but nobody from the outside there. Cleared everybody to the right side. Easy naked boot over to the left.
So Sanchez threw the pass to, was it Oliver Holloman? And then he took it in himself for the 2-point conversion. And Woodland Christian 24-0 with 5:09 left to go in the half. Wow. Amador's just a little bit shell-shocked right now.
You know, I think that this Woodland Christian team has been very, very quick. Again, on the defensive side of the ball, like we've said, they have swarmed to it very well, picking up and making sure that the receivers are completely covered up so that Blankenheim has almost nobody to throw to.
Impressive first half so far for the Woodland Christian Cardinals for sure, validating their 5-0 start. Little pooch kick again. Fielded at about the 30-yard line, falls forward across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. That was number 44 for the Buffs, Bill Hobson. You know, Amador has actually had good field position in this half, but they have not been able to generate any offense so far against this tough Woodland Christian defense for sure.
Very well coached and very well disciplined on all fronts.
47-yard line where the Buffs will start this time, 1st and 10. Desperately need some points here as Woodland Christian is going to receive the second half kickoff. McElfish goes into motion. Blankenheim's going to keep it up the middle across 45, gets hit, still on his feet, but slammed down at the 40-yard line. Gain of about 13 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10. For Amador, Blankenheim getting up a little bit slow as he was slammed down to the ground. Looks like he's reaching to that left side by his hip.
You know, he's had good runs this entire time. He's been the one that's been able to generate most of this offensive push.
Well, the last game we saw of Amador, he rushed for over 100 yards, had 2 running touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns. Against Mesa Verde, who came in undefeated. First down and 10 for the Buffs. Ball sits at the 40-yard line. 24-0. Woodland Christian has had their way so far. Blankenheim the shotgun. He throws. Just wanted to hit McElfish on a little curl route. Incomplete. Looks like they're just a little bit off on their communication.
Just one step. Just one step.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Buffs. Ball sits at the 40-yard line. 4:15 left to go in the half.
Again, the internet provided today by remotely located your critical infrastructure service provider.
Jason Wilson.
That's our guy.
2nd down and 10. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Blankenheim the shotgun. McElfish goes into motion. They're going to give it to him, trying to get around on the jet sweep. He's tackled after about a 2-yard gain at the 38-yard line. Set up a 4th down and 8. This Woodland Christian defense has been stout. Amador, like I said, with pretty decent field position. The whole game started at the 30, the 39, the 39, the 38, the 38, and the 47, and just have not been able to generate much offensive all. I mean, that the coach's dream to have that kind of field position, but just not able to do anything. Ball sits to the 39-yard line of Woodland Christian right now, 3rd down and 9. McElfish in the slot. Motion comes from the left side. Now it's timeout. Amador's going to call timeout. 3:19 left to go in the half. It's all been Woodland Christian 24. Amador Buffalo 0. We'll be back. First half action right after this.
Jackson Tire, located on Highway 49 in Jackson and Highway 88 in Pine Grove, is the place to go for your vehicle. Whether you need new tires or any auto service, Jackson Tire is a dealer you need to know. Visit them at jacksontire.net. That's Jackson Tire. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back live from Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California. The Thundering Herd take on the Woodland Christian Cardinals. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, and Emma Cranfill here. Frank?
Well, 3rd down and 9, Amador just called a timeout. They just look a bit overwhelmed right now. Really have not been able to generate much on the offensive side of the football, trailing this one 24-0. 3rd down and 9. Blankenheim's going to operate from the shotgun, but this defense has been pretty tough. McElfish goes into motion. Blankenheim's going to roll to his right. He wants to keep it himself, but just good job by the corner coming up, as well as the big man, number 75. Did you see him travel all the way to the outside? That's Xander Jimenez, 6'2", 255. Nice lateral movement there. Gain of 1 on the play. It'll set up a 4th down and 8.
Now, the one that we haven't seen has been the one that we talked about going into this. 6'7", 360 on the roster. Who was that again?
Number 50.
You haven't seen him in the game
I
yet.
still think that is a misprint. He's a big boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you 260, but I don't think it's 360.
Not 3 bills?
Hell, over 3.5. Hell, Shaq didn't weigh that much. Blankenheim rolling to his left. In trouble. Pressure. Throws out a screen to the 38-yard line. Up to about the 30. That's going to be enough for the 1st down. That was number 3 for the Buffs. That was Alex Santos. Took advantage of the aggressive pursuit for Woodland Christian that time, and Santos was able to move the ball across the 30-yard line for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs. Is it just across the 30 with 2:18 left, 1st and 10.
Looks like Santos has been taking those halfback responsibilities from number 42, Nunez, who is still on the sideline.
I'm not sure why the clock is running. I thought he went out of bounds, but it is running. Blankenheim, empty backfield, rolls to his left, throws complete at the 25-yard line. Looking for some room and tackled right there. Gain of 4 on the play. That was number 6, Jason Cantwell.
Is that Judd? Yeah, Judd again on that one.
Oh, was it 5? I thought it was 6.
Yeah.
So the ball sits at the 25-yard line and be 2nd down and 6. 1:33 left to go. Amador has 1 timeout left. Desperately looking to get on the scoreboard here before the half, with Woodland Christian receiving the 2nd half kickoff. Blankenheim in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. 2nd down and 6. McElfish goes into motion. A high snap. Blankenheim's got it. He's tucking it in. He wants to do it himself. Across the 20-yard line, drugged down at about the 21. I'm telling you what, I'm impressed with number 75. That big man has some lateral movement.
Junior.
For Woodland Christian.
Yeah. Jimenez, he's a junior.
He's a junior. This is a young Woodland Christian team, just like Amador.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they've got 3 freshmen on roster.
3rd down and a couple. Blankenheim in the shotgun. Blankenheim rolling to his left. He's still looking. He's going to keep it. I think he gets the 1st down as he goes out of bounds with 27.6 seconds left to go in the half. Boy, it looks like they're going to mark him short. They are. It's going to be 4th down and 1. That was a mistake by Blankenheim. He thought he was across the 1st down, and he went out of bounds. He definitely could have got another yard, but it's going to set up a 4th and 1.
You know, Blankenheim's had success running the ball, too. I think, again, that's been the most positive offensive yardage that they have had.
27.6 seconds left to go in the half. That was a definite mistake by Blankenheim. He's thrown 2 interceptions, and I think he's just a bit out of sorts right now. Oh, there was jump. I think that's procedure call number 77 for Amador. Bit on the jump, and it's going to go 5 yards back. That's going to set up a 4th down and 6. And that's a penalty that just is a killer.
Absolutely. You're right. You're sniffing out the end zone right there. 5 yards back from that. Now it's a 4th and 5, about 4th and 6.
go from a 4th and 1 to a 4th and 6 with 27.6 seconds left with only one timeout. That is a big penalty right there. Interesting how they call that there was movement on the defensive line. It caused the right tackle to jump for Amador. Blankenheim in the shotgun. Under pressure, he throws, intercepted again at the 10-yard line by number 3. Brought down, that was Noah Hinkle. Just another bad decision by Blankenheim.
Rolling out to his right-hand side. I mean, he's got his arm side there, but he's going back across his body trying to make that throw over the middle.
I don't even see the receiver that was open that he wanted it to. 16.3 seconds left at the 32-yard line. Now there's a whistle on the field.
Timeout.
Timeout by Woodland Christian. We'll keep it right here. 16.3 seconds left. Woodland Christian 24, Amador Buffalo 0. Blankenheim has thrown his 3rd interception of the half. This is reminiscent of the game we saw at Union Mine. He's just a little bit out of sorts and a little bit rattled under the pressure from this defense, and he's throwing balls that he's going to rethink. Again, young player, lots of arm talent. You have confidence in that, and you think sometimes you can throw balls where you shouldn't. He'll learn. He'll learn from this and continue to make better decisions. But right there, that was not a good one.
I agree.
They were desperately looking to get some points here to get them back into this game a little bit, trailing 24-0 with Woodland Christian receiving the opening kick in the second half. And it just didn't go well. 1st and 10. What's Woodland Christian going to do? They're going to roll. Oh, they're going to throw a little Jimmy Jack halfback pass, complete number 19 across the 45-yard line. That was Oliver Holloman on the completion. That was thrown by number 7, I believe. That was Isaiah Hunt. They're kind of switching Isaiah Hunt.
They got them both in the backfield
and Sanchez in there, and they just keep moving them from one side to the other. Ball sits at the 50-yard line. 9 seconds left. They're going to give it. There again, another wrinkle. They give it to Hunt. He throws out to the right. Gets up still on his feet across the 35-yard line. Time runs out, and that'll do it for the half. Look at the scoreboard. First half, all Woodland Christian Cardinals 24, Amador Buffaloes 0. We'll be back with our Conifer Communications halftime show right after this.
The family of Armstrong & Son Construction and Armstrong Self-Storage are proud to sponsor Motherlode League football. Remember, when you need excavating, grading, septic system repairs, and other site work, call Armstrong & Son Construction. Or if you need a storage unit, stop by Armstrong Self-Storage for safe and secure storage. Conveniently located near the intersection of Highway 49 and Ridge Road. Armstrong & Son Construction. State license number 828209.
Nothing slows my little girl down, except the stuffy nose.
Mommy.
That's why I use Sinex Children's Saline from Vicks. Sinex instantly clears mucus in everyday stuffy little noses with a gentle, ultra-fine mist designed for kids. Just Sinex? Breathe. Her stuffy nose is gone for now. And so is she.
Sinex Children's Saline. Sinex, breathe. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
This message is for Karina, our mom who finished her high school diploma at age 28. Hi, Mom. It's Emmettith and Nicholas. Congratulations on getting your diploma. You worked so hard and have taught us so much. We love you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Football fans, stay in touch with Conifer Communications high-speed internet wherever you are. Stream the game live, connect with fans during and after the game, Facebook Live the winning play, or upload those Instagram photos. Conifer Communications may be local, but offers big-time internet service with fast speed, no data limits, plus VoIP phone service. Connect with Conifer today, 866-378-8393, or stop by their office in San Andreas on Highway 49.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back live at Amador High School on the blue turf in Sutter Creek, California. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Emma Cranfill here for the Conifer Communications Halftime Report. Frank?
Well, I got to tell you, this first half, I could say I have been very impressed with this Woodland Christian Cardinal team. On both sides of the ball, they pursue, their big guys move, their lateral movement is very positive. They have had Amador under pressure the whole first half, and Amador has had good field position. You know, you look at Woodland Christian, they don't kick the ball deep, they pooch. They keep it close. You look at the Amador starting position, in all the possessions they had 7 possessions in the first half. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. They started at the 30, the 39, the 39, the 38, the 38, the 28, and the 47. Mm-hmm. As a coach, you can't complain about that.
Right.
You look at the other side of the ball, Woodland Christian started at the 43, the 34, the 20, the 31, the 1, the 32, and they went on a 99-yard drive after the punt that Amador had pinned them back. Amador right now is really struggling, and they need to figure out how they can run the football a little bit instead of just good in the pass formation and rely all on Blankenheim, because this defense is giving them a lot of pressure, and they're covering well in the backfield. And there's been some miscommunication, I think, between Blankenheim and his receivers. He's thrown 3 interceptions in the first half, and they're really struggling right now. But that being said, this Woodland Christian team is as good a team as I've seen this year.
Right.
This is a good football team.
They swarm. I mean, on both sides of the ball, too. They just swarm. What's that?
If I can interrupt here for just a moment, what impresses me about this Woodland team, and this is a good maybe lesson for some young coaches that may be listening, maybe the junior coaches or what have you. So Woodland Christian has the power to go for 2 every time, okay? So you look at the score and you see, okay, 24, they're up by, well, think about that. Think about that extra 3 points that they have on the board from each one of those touchdowns and what that's going to mean later on in the game. That's big. That's big, especially at this level, high school level, JV level. Those 3 points are big at varsity level as well.
Jim, not 3 points. 6 points.
Oh, there you go. But I mean, if you would have kicked, and made the extra point,
the difference.
That would have put you up 7. But they went up by 8. So
I got you.
1 extra point at each touchdown.
And obviously they don't even consider that.
Right.
You know,
they haven't even attempted to go for it.
You watch them go for it for 4th down in their own territory, like at their 40-yard line, at their 38-yard line. They don't believe in kicking. They don't believe in extra points. They're going to go. And they're playing a very aggressive style of defense. They're big. Their pursuit is good. This is an impressive football team.
No, definitely. And like I said, like we've talked about this entire time, they have swarmed to the ball on the defensive side. Again, that number 75, Big Xander Jimenez, I mean, he has been able to get, he's a big dude. He has been able to get lateral movement. No outside runs have been able to be successful other than, again, we've talked about Blankenheim hasn't had much success in the air, but he has been the one that has generated the offensive movement on the ground. He's quick. He's been able to get up to the first down. Of course, that little mistake where he stepped out and it ended up costing them. But that is where they have fallen short is the fact that Woodland Christian has been so stout on the defensive side of the ball. They've been able to do what they want. They're aggressive on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, their kicking hasn't been, their special teams hasn't been a big thing for this game because they're kind of giving up field position. But they have been so aggressive and have been able to have the guys, especially in this pass game, they've had everybody exactly where they wanted them to on the defensive side of the ball. Blankenheim has almost nobody to throw to.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Joey, and that's a good observation. The defensive line for Woodland Christian is being extremely aggressive, and they're controlling everything that's happened. Blankenheim has been under pressure the whole first half. He's having a role, and that's forced him into some bad throws. They need to run the football. The one thing they need to do is they need to slow this defense down a little bit.
Definitely.
And so, just stretching it out, trips to the left, doubles to the right, empty backfield. This Woodland Christian team is pursuing too well, and they're giving too much. They beat us in the line of scrimmage. We need to establish a run game to open up the passing game, and they weren't able to do that in the first half. And you need to take a little pressure off of Blankenheim, give him some easy pitch and catch instead of running for his life, trying to throw the ball on the run every single time. We've seen he likes to roll left.
Right.
And there's some everybody says, well, that's a tough throw. But he rolls left. He's able to square up his shoulders pretty well for a high school kid this age. And I've seen him doing that. Well, I'll give you the first thing we saw last year for the 49ers when Brock Purdy came in. What did he do? He loves to roll left. And we thought everybody's going to figure that out because his out is always to the left. Blankenheim likes to roll left. He's got the arm strength to do that. However, you need to understand the way the defense is transferring over and flowing, and it's forced him into some bad decisions.
Right.
And so I think trying to establish a little bit of a run game for the Buffaloes in this second half is going to open up their passing game a little bit. I don't know if they can do that against this line.
Well, the other thing is, too, is
Frank, can I break in for one more, just for a quick second?
You can always break in. You're the guru.
I just watched a little bit of the video, but it sounds to me like they might be playing, Woodland Christian might be playing Amador the same way that Union Mine played them.
I agree.
That's what we've been talking about.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. This game looks a lot like the Union Mine game, where they forced Blankenheim out of the pocket. He threw 3 interceptions in that game, should have thrown 4. If you remember, the 4th one was called back on a penalty. But very much so, Jim, I totally agree with you. I think this looks a lot like that game.
Well, and something, too, that I have to mention is that they, early on, number 42, Nunez, who has been pretty much their leading running back, he got injured, and he hasn't been back in the game. Not sure if I see him down there right now coming back onto the sideline as they're doing their stretches, but he has been down, and that has hurt them.
Well, Amador, you're coming into this game, they've really had their running attack really consisted of 3 different backs. We haven't seen that tonight. They're really trying to force the ball to McElfish in the passing game, and I think Blankenheim is looking a little bit too much to him. But again, I think there's been some miscommunication. Balls have been thrown, receivers have gone different directions. But that has been forced by the defense. They've created havoc, and I think they've got the Amador offense a little bit confused at this point.
Definitely. I agree.
All right, we're a couple minutes left before the second half kickoff. We're going to send it back to the studios, pay some bills, hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be back, second half action, right after this.
Football fans, stay in touch with Conifer Communications high-speed internet wherever you are. Stream the game live, connect with fans during and after the game, Facebook Live the winning play, or upload those Instagram photos. Conifer Communications may be local, but offers big-time internet service with fast speed, no data limits, plus VoIP phone service. Connect with Conifer today, 866-378-8393, or stop by their office in San Andreas on Highway 49.
A longtime supporter of youth activities in Amador County, the folks at Camps Propane hope you enjoyed tonight's high school football action on Hometown Radio. Visit Camp's showroom on Highway 88 in Pioneer. Ask about the Easy Saver program and senior discounts available. And you'll never run out of gas again with Camp's Smart System Tank Monitoring program. They also carry a complete line of RV supplies, gas refrigerators, and barbecues. For more information, visit Camp's Propane in Pioneer or their website at campspropane.com.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Dr. Brad Schaefer. As a podiatrist, I can tell you no two people's feet are alike, which is why I recommend Dr. Scholl's custom fit orthotic inserts. They're customized for your feet, so you get a unique solution your feet really need, not just a one-size-fits-all insole. They're clinically proven to provide pain relief for achy feet, knees, lower back, plantar fasciitis, and heels. Take the Dr. Scholl's custom fit orthotics assessment in Walmart today, now in the foot care aisle.
Remember when going for a walk around the block was easy and pain-free? Future you is ready to feel like that again. Mark Twain Medical Center's orthopedic experts are with you throughout the process, from first consultation to your last physical therapy session, so you can get back to living without joint pain, and future you can wander far and wide. Visit marktwainmedicalcenter.org/orthopedics. Mark Twain Medical Center. Hello, human kindness. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back with second half action here on the blue turf at Amador High School. Joey Giddy, Frank Alverson, Emma's here.
Earl kicks off a low line drive fielded by number 11. That is Carter Lang. And he goes up the middle, then breaks to the left. Great return all the way up across the 50-yard line. They're going to mark it at the Amador 44. So Woodland Christian, great field position to start this second half at the Amador 44-yard line.
And also just coming in before the half, an award was given to number 79, Isaiah Woods, a senior on the Amador Buffs team, the Leader of the Herd award picked by the coaches.
Yeah.
So, nice little award for a senior there.
Yeah, congratulations to Isaiah Woods.
Looks
like there was a penalty, a horse collar. That's going to move the ball up to the 29-yard line. So what looked like was great field position for the 44, it's even better from the 29. Straight ahead handoff. Gabe Sanchez at quarterback. It's interesting how they keep transitioning Sanchez and Hunt. Mm-hmm. Hunt is the one that throws the football. As I said early in the pregame show, 160 quarterback rating, 80% completion percentage. But the way they're exchanging Sanchez and Hunt, Sanchez...
Another penalty
against Amador.
Got a face mask on that one, I believe.
Wow, that's going to move the ball all the way to the 11-yard line. And, boy, a quick score right here is almost the nail. There's another. Oh, they're throwing it back. I said, where's that flag
another
going?
One, yeah. You know, they had a set where they actually had both quarterbacks in. They had a two-quarterback set, essentially, with Sanchez and Hunt.
Straight ahead handoff. Big running back right there, gets inside the 5-yard line. Is that number
22, Kai Brown?
He's a big boy.
He listed as a DN 5'11", 225, Frank. He's thick.
So that'll set up a 2nd down and 3. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown right here. Hunt again in the shotgun. Straight ahead handoff again. Bulls forward into the end zone. That's a touchdown, number 22, Kai Brown. So, wow, just like that. Brown from 12 yards out to move the score to 30-0. And again, Woodland Christian's going to go for 2. Straight ahead handoff again to Kai Brown, and the 2-point conversion is good. Look at the scoreboard just like that. 1 minute and 2 seconds here in the third quarter. Woodland Christian 32, Amador Buffalo 0. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, let's play some football. Mark Borchin here with Glass Doctor. We are so excited that you're doing what you love. When you need auto glass, windshields, and calibration, call Glass Doctor. Ask about our windshield protection plan. And for shower enclosures, foggy, broken windows in your home or business, please remember Glass Doctor, your neighborly company. Visit our showroom at Highway 49 and Jackson Gate Road.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live on the blue turf at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California for the KVGC Saturday Night Lights. Game of the week, Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Emma Cranfill's here. Hey, Emma. Frank?
All right. Well, that took 1 minute and 2 seconds.
Deep
and
kick.
Woodland Christian, that's the first time they kick deep over everybody's head, goes in the end zone. Amador's going to have it after the touchback, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
I didn't know they could do that.
Well, we didn't know it until now.
Until now.
So they've gone squib kicks, they've done pooch kicks, and now they go deep. And I guess with a 32-0 lead and the way their defense is playing, they feel pretty comfortable with that. So the ball will be moved up to the 20-yard line. Amador is in real trouble right now. Right now they want to try to establish the run game so much, keep their defense off the field, and burn up some clock. Blankenheim in the shotgun, one back behind him. They're going to give it to him straight ahead and just demolished.
Swarmed.
Look at all those white jerseys in the middle of that defense.
Just swarmed him.
Absolutely nothing going on. Number 3, the ball carrier, Alex Santos.
Generous spot, too.
A loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. And this Woodland Christian defense is just aggressive, and they're getting after it. It's easy to do with a 32-0 lead, and they've really got the Amador line on their heels. 2nd down and 11. Blankenheim again in the shotgun. Motion comes from the right. That's McElfish. They're going to give it to number 3. That was Santos again, and again the defense just is covering everything up. I got to tell you, number 75, Xander Jimenez is an impressive young man, 6'2", 255 pounds, and he moves. Set up a 3rd down and 11.
And a good tackle there by the other DN, number 22, Kai Brown, who just ran that touchdown and extra point. They're kind of in an up position, too. They get down maybe onto the 3-point, but they're pretty much up.
Dominic Banks comes in to replace him, 6'1", 220. Blankenheim, empty backfield. Just miscommunication there. He thought intended receiver was number 5, Jesse Judd. He thought he was going to cut that route on. Judd was going on a streak. Incomplete, 4th down and 11, and Amador's going to have to punt and going to give Woodland Christian great field position.
You know, and on the right side of the field there, he had McElfish down in the flats. They are literally not sending anybody out into the flats. They're almost giving them the underneath, trying to make them make a play.
They're going to go for it? No, they're going back to punt. 4th down and 11. Oh, fumbled snap. Everything is going wrong. He kicks it. It's fielded right there at the 6-yard line by Woodland Christian on the bad snap. And everything is going south that can go south for the Buffaloes right now. And at 9:16 after the failed punt attempt, Woodland Christian has it 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
Also a little shout out. Tomorrow is Leland the Legend's birthday, Frank. Also, we have Sue Oneto's birthday.
Yes, Sue.
Longtime friends of the KVGC family here. Leland gave me a call the other day, wanted me to mention it also. Mention it on the radio.
So at the 8-yard line, they have it 1st and goal.
Flag on the play, looks like false start.
That'll back them up 5 yards, but that hasn't certainly slowed this Woodland Christian team down at all. So they're going to march it back 5 yards to the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and goal from the 12. Sanchez in at quarterback. Motion comes to the right side. They're going to give it straight ahead.
Ball's on the ground.
Fumbles the ball.
Fell on it. Oh.
And Amador looks like they may have recovered. Amador did. Boy, that was a big play right there. Fumble. Amador recovers. Who was that on Amador? Did you get a number?
I didn't get a number on that one, but I did see the ball was handed off to number 2, Jace Moore, and just in and out of his hands on that one.
That would have sent it into a running clock if Woodland Christian would have scored right there. So Amador takes over at the 11-yard line after the fumble recovery. Blankenheim again on the shotgun. McElfish comes from the right. They're going to give it to him, trying to get around on a jet sweep. Gets to just across the 15-yard line to the 16 where he's brought down. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Good outside pressure from the corner there, drawing him back on the inside. Safety cleaned it up. Actually, he's kind of playing that's a middle backer there, number 20, Robert Nashke.
Really impressed with the lateral pursuit from this Woodland Christian team. I'm not sure what league they play in. Motion comes to the right. They're going to give it straight ahead on a delayed draw. The ball looked like it was loose. That was number 3, Alex Santos. Got possession, gets across the 20 to the 21-yard line. It'll set up a 3rd down and 1. Clock continues to run. 8:12 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Amador desperately needs to keep their defense off the field, give them a little break here, try to eat up some clock and eat up some 1st downs. Blankenheim the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Straight ahead handoff stopped immediately at the 21-yard line, or at the 20, excuse me. That's a loss of a couple on the play. It'll set up a 4th down for Amador, and again, they're going to be forced into a punting situation.
So I just...
What? They gave him a 1st down?
Ooh. Just found the league for Woodland Christian. I can't see the name of the league, but they're playing Western Sierra Collegiate Academy, Delta Charter. Looks like that's Valley Christian. Yeah, Valley Christian, and also Forest Hill is in their league.
So they're going to go undefeated in that league. Blankenheim wants to throw. 1st set of downs. He's going long. Overthrown his intended receiver. There were 2 receivers. The receivers are just
next to each other.
Right next to each other, and that just draws a lot of defense. Number 44 along with number 5, that was Bill Hobson and Jesse Judd, but they were right next to each other. And when you have 2 receivers in the same spot, that's pretty easy to defend. So it'll set up a 2nd down and 10 for Amador. They really need to start trying to run the football. They haven't had a lot of success. Maybe some draws, maybe a screen pass to slow down this pass rush. Hobson goes into motion. He's got it, trying to get around the right side. Gets across the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Breaks a tackle. Going to be tackled just short of the 1st down at about the 23-yard line. It'll set up a 3rd down and 1. They're going to mark it at the 31. So it'll set up a 3rd down and 2.
Good little run by Judd there on the outside.
Trying to get him around on a little jet sweep. 6:44 and counting. Blankenheim again from the shotgun. Motion comes from the right side. That's McElfish. They're going to give it to him, trying to get around, and he's tackled at the 31-yard line, close to the 1st down. He's going to be short. It's going to set up a 4th down and 1 for the Buffaloes. McElfish comes out limping a little bit. So he's going to be replaced by number 18. That's Talon Courts. 4th down and 1.
Like a timeout maybe called. Yep.
Amador's going to call a timeout. 6:06 here to go in the third quarter. Been all Woodland Christian 32, Amador Buffalo 0. We'll be back right after this.
For all your land surveying and civil engineering services, call Toma and Associates at 223-0156. Whether you're building a fence and need to know where the property line is to complete boundary surveys, Toma and Associates can help. Lot surveys, boundary line adjustments, parcel and subdivision maps, FEMA certificates, septic and grading plans, among the many services Toma and Associates provides. Call 223-0156, serving the Mother Lode since 1967.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back on the blue turf at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California, where the Thundering Herd takes on the Woodland Christian Cardinals of the Central Valley Christian League. Found that, the Central Valley Christian League. Thank you, Jim, for that one.
There you go. So we want to thank our game sponsors, Big Valley Ford, Jackson Tire, Armstrong & Son Construction, The Glass Doctor, and Toma and Associates. Thanks to them, they're bringing us Mother Lode League football every week. Straight ahead handoff. Going to be stopped short of the first down, and Amador is going to turn it over on downs, and Woodland Christian is going to have great field position.
They're calling first down. Generous spot.
Well, that was 2 generous spots in a row, in my opinion, where I think they were stopped short both times. But they're going to place the ball at the 32-yard line, going to give Amador a fresh set of downs with 5:42 left to go here in the third quarter. I didn't quite see that rate of gain there. Blankenheim in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Blankenheim wants to throw pressure up the middle. He's going to throw a long open receiver, number 5. He's got it. He's at the 20. Breaks a tackle into the end zone. That's a touchdown. That is a
big touchdown right there.
68-yard touchdown pass from Blankenheim to Judd. Wow. And just like that, Amador all of a sudden gets on the scoreboard. They're going to go for the kick. Number 25 out there for the Buffaloes, Colton Earl. The snap, the kick is up, and it is good. 5:13 left to go in the third quarter. Amador finally breaks the scoreboard, trailing this one 32-7. We'll be back. More third quarter action right after this.
Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your regional commercial van and truck headquarters, is proud to sponsor Mother Lode League High School football. The expert sales team will help you get behind the wheel of the car or truck that's right for you. And their service department will keep that vehicle running at peak performance. Visit the team at Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your full-service dealership, on the web at bigvalleyford.com and located in the Stockton Auto Mall off Hammer Lane. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back on the blue turf at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, and Emma's up here. Frank.
We're going to make that a 68-yard touchdown. Blankenheim to Judd, our BG Mel and Faye's BG's Lounge call of the game. 68-yard touchdown, Blankenheim to Judd. Kick fielded at about the 20-yard line, across the 30 to the 35, across the 40, where he's brought down there at about the 44-yard line. So Modesto Christian, or Woodland Christian, will have first and 10 from the 44. Amador finally able to crack the scoreboard.
Great play on that one, too. Just had a total mismatch on that corner. Judd just gassed him out over the top. Blankenheim was able to finally put it into his receiver's hands. Great touchdown.
Just a streak going down the left side. Good ball, good catch. Broke a tackle to get into the end zone. Woodland Christian, 1st and 10. Motion comes from the right side. Whistle on the play.
I don't see any penalty markers out there.
I didn't see a flag, but I heard the whistle. That usually is a false start. It was way back from the back judge that made the call. Let's see what the white hat. It's against Amador. What is that call, Joey?
Looks like it was an infraction.
That's it across his chest there.
Personnel infraction. That's probably 12 men on the field.
That'll move it 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5 for Woodland Christians. Straight ahead handoff to number 21. Good job by the defense there, bringing him down. Maybe a gain of 1. That was number 21 on the carry, Jacob Huerta. I should say, excuse me.
Huerta.
That's probably the proper pronunciation.
There we go. Woodland Christian traveled out pretty well.
Ball at the 48-yard line. 2nd down and 5. No gain on the play. Interesting how they use their quarterback, Sanchez, again at the quarterback position. We've seen number 7, Isaiah Hunt. Motion comes to the left, straight ahead handoff, gets across the 50-yard line, brought down there on a good tackle by number 66, I believe, for, I don't see it.
60, there's 69 and 52 on that one there.
69 it was, I believe. That's Frank.
Vincent Lee and Will Donahue.
Eric McNabb, maybe? Across midfield at the 49-yard line, it'll be 3rd down and a couple for Woodland Christian. Number 5 is going to keep it on the keeper, gets up to the 40-yard line, enough for the 1st down. That was Gabe Sanchez. Kept it himself, gets up to the 39-yard line of Amador. It'll be 1st and 10 for Woodland Christian. 3:30 left here to go in the 3rd quarter. Woodland Christian 32, Amador 7.
Good patient option play there, too. He rode the running back down, and then as soon as he saw the DN fly, just took it himself.
1st and 10. Nunes wants to throw. Delivers over the middle, complete to number 11. Falls forward to the 25-yard line. That was Carter Lang on the completion from number 5, Gabe Sanchez. That'll be a new set of downs for Woodland Christian at the 25-yard line. They're going to hurry, get to the line, 1st and 10. Boy, this Amador defense has been on the field a lot. The time of possession has really been in Woodland Christian's favor. Nunes going to his right. He's looking. He throws deep. He's got a receiver to the end zone. It was caught into the end zone. Touchdown. Number 3, Noah Hinkle from 25 yards out.
Very patient on that one, too. He rolled out, looked like he wanted to go, but he still stepped back, stayed with the ball up, put it up for his receiver. Good pass and catch there for a touchdown.
So Sanchez to Hinkle.
Oh, they're going for the extra point, or they are doing a PAT.
They're going to kick one. So they're going for 1-point conversion here. Ball will be snapped at the 10-yard line. Snap. Oh, fumbled snap, and he's tackled, so the extra point is no good. Maybe that's why they don't do it. 2:44 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Woodland Christian 38, Amador 7. We'll be back right after this.
Jackson Tire, located on Highway 49 in Jackson and Highway 88 in Pine Grove, is the place to go for your vehicle. Whether you need new tires or any auto service, Jackson Tire is a dealer you need to know. Visit them at jacksontire.net. That's Jackson Tire. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back on the blue turf at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California. The Amador Thundering Herd against the Woodland Christian Cardinals. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Emma Cranfield. Frank?
Speaking of Jackson Tire, next week, the Chamber of Commerce is honoring Phil Bavero and Wendy Bavero from Jackson Tire as the Business Person of the Year. So congratulations to them. Well-deserved award. Amador's in trouble inside the 15-yard line. I think they're going to play forward progress probably at about the 14-yard line, where Amador's going to have it deep in their own territory, trailing this one 38-7.
Ooh,
they're going to put it all the way down, further back than I thought. Now they're going to move forward to the 13-yard line. So Amador's going to have it deep in their own territory, trailing this one 38-7, 1st and 10.
He just went sideways on that one. That was Judd on the reception there. On the return, I should say.
You can expect Woodland Christian defense to come hard. They're going to give it to number 5, trying to get around the right side. Gets across the 15, tackled at about the 16-yard line. Pretty good run by Jesse Judd. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Ball's at the 17-yard line. This Woodland Christian defense is just aggressive. They are on their toes, and they are getting after it. Looks like they've subbed down a little bit. Look at number 8 on the corner here. We haven't seen him tonight. That's Cole Haynes. Number 13 back in the safety position. That is, I don't have a 13. Blankenheim in trouble, throws incomplete as he gets hammered down in his own end zone. It'll be 3rd down and 6 as he picks himself up off the carpet there.
Good job getting the ball back up to the original line of scrimmage for him for the incomplete. Not taking the big sack.
They've got their ears pinned back, and they are just getting after it. 1:42 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Amador just really has no answer to slow this defensive pressure down as they find themselves back deep in their own territory. 3rd down and 6. Motion comes from the right side. They're going to give it to him, trying to get around the side. Tackled at about the 16-yard line. That is number 18 on the carry. That's Talon Quartz. It'll set up a 4th down, and Amador's going to have to punt.
Good flow again by that defensive line. 22, Kai Brown just making his way to the outside.
Woodland Christian's going to have good field position again after this punt.
Quartz is back to be the punter right now.
We've seen Blankenheim back there kicking. Now number 69 comes in for Amador. That's Vincent Lee. High snap, corralled kick, off. Short kick, bounces. It's going to be down at about the 31-yard line. So Woodland Christian, great field position at the Amador 31 with 43.7 seconds left to go here in the quarter. They're going to place it at the 30-yard line. And there has been no woe in this horse so far for Woodland Christian. You can expect them, I think, to can remain aggressive here. Gabe Sanchez again at quarterback. Motion comes to the right side. Quick throw at a slant. Complete across the 25.
Oh, ball's out.
Now the ball's out. It's a fumble, and I think Amador has recovered. Yep. Yes, they have. Wow. That's the 2nd time that Amador has recovered a fumble after the completion to thwart Woodland Christian from just blowing this one up. So Amador's going to have it. They're going to place it at the 11-yard line. So the completion and the fumble.
Looks like they're looking for the ball. There they go.
So with 34.3 seconds left, Amador's going to have it at their own 11-yard line.
Still deep in their own territory.
They need to just generate something here, and straight ahead handoff goes across maybe for a gain of 1. That was number
2 again, or 3.
3. Number 3 for Amador. That's Alex Santos. We'll give him mark at 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 8. They're going to let the quarter run out, I believe, as time clocks down. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Look at the scoreboard. Woodland Christian dominating this one, 38. Amador Buffalo 7. We'll be back fourth quarter right after this.
The family of Armstrong and Son Construction and Armstrong Self-Storage are proud to sponsor Motherlode League football. Remember, when you need excavating, grading, septic system repairs, and other site work, call Armstrong and Son Construction. Or if you need a storage unit, stop by Armstrong Self-Storage for safe and secure storage, conveniently located near the intersection of Highway 49 and Ridge Road. Armstrong and Son Construction, state license number 828209. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back on the Bluetooth Blue Turf here at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California, where the Thundering Herd are taking on the Woodland Christian Cardinals in fourth quarter action of Saturday Night Lights for the KVGC Game of the Week. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Emma Cranfill. Frank.
Amador starts their league play next week at Calaveras. Argonaut will be at home against Somerville. I believe that'll be our game of the week. So Amador's going to take over from the 23-yard line to start the fourth quarter.
What do you think, Frank? Another moonshot?
Well, I would not like to see them do that. They need to try to just get some yards and move the chains and keep their defense off the field. They have been on the field all night long, and this big Woodland Christian team is just wearing them out. I'd actually like – I guess you are who you are, and so they haven't made any changes in their sets. They want to throw the football. They've got a single back behind Blankenheim, receivers spread out in an open formation, and Woodland Christian is just coming after it. They're going to give a straight-ahead handoff there. Gets positive yards across the 25-yard line. A late flag comes in.
It's like a face mask.
They're going to place the ball at the 26-yard line before the penalty. Personal foul, face mask against Woodland Christian. So that'll move the ball up and give Amador a first down at the 42-yard line. Gives them a little breathing room, first and 10 at the 42 for the Buffs. Blankenheim, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Motion comes from the left side. There is movement on the line and a whistle.
Looks like a false start. Looks like Hobson went into his route a little early.
They're going to move back 5 yards. That'll make it a first down and 15 for Amador. One thing they don't need is those penalties to put them further behind the sticks because they've had difficulty with that all night. Ball's at the 37-yard line. First and 15 for the Buffs. Empty backfield. Blankenheim, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Motion comes from the left side. Blankenheim's got it. He's looking. He wanted to throw back the other way, and he was just had great pressure right in his face and just had to throw that one on the ground. They wanted to throw a little backside screen there, and just the pressure underneath did not allow that to develop. It'll be a second down and 15 for the Buffs.
Another great just swarm. They are just swarming the ball, this Woodland defense.
Second down and 15. Motion, they're going to give it to 18 around the left side. and just nowhere to go there. That was Talon Courts on the carry, and just the pursuit and not allowing them any room the way they're stretching that defense out, moving to the side, no gain on the play. It'll set up a 3rd down and 15 for the Buffs.
Third down and 15 for Amador.
Impressive performance. And I mean, this, you look at this roster, they've got freshmen and sophomores, and this is a young team. This Woodland Christian has been an impressive team tonight. 3rd down and 15. Blankenheim in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. He wants to throw. He's looking. Now he's going to go to the left side on a go route. Complete! That was number
Hobson. 44.
44, Hobson. He had 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. He just went on a straight go right. Blankenheim put it right there. Hobson made a nice catch, bring it all the way down to the 21-yard line. Amador has a 1st and 10 with 10:03 left to go. What a nice throw by Blankenheim, and Hobson did a good job pulling that in. He had pretty good coverage on the play. The ball was just placed right there. Motion comes, high snap. Blankenheim just needs to fall on it back at the 29-yard line. And those are the plays that just kill you as they put you behind the sticks to make it 2nd down and long. Ball's going to be at the 29-yard line. You need to get up to the 11 for a 1st down. The clock continues to run. 9:30 left to go in the contest. 38-7, Woodland Christian. Blankenheim's going to operate from an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Blankenheim's looking left, little curl, complete, back to the line of scrimmage, trying to get around the right side, and just, again, good pursuit there by the Woodland Christian defense. That was number 5 on the completion. That was Jesse Judd. Gain of about 3 on the play. It'll set up a 3rd down and 12.
Judd's had good movement, but I just would like to see him maybe try to go a little bit more vertical. I mean, he's doing a lot of side to side. Would like to see maybe just shoulder down and try to get some hard yards.
3rd down and 12 for Amador. Desperate need of a score right here. Ball's at the 28-yard line. Number 3, the lone back, Alex Santos, next to Blankenheim. Oh, and the defense, they got him to jump. They get a free 5 yards. So that'll set up a 3rd down and 7. So they move the ball up to the 18-yard line. So 3rd down and 7 for Amador. 8 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the game.
Remains 3rd down.
Blankenheim wants to roll to his left. He's looking, got an open receiver complete at the 10-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st down. That was number 44, Bill Hodson.
Almost thought I saw the ball on the ground, but he just slid down.
So that'll set up a 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Clock stops momentarily as they move the chains. Now it has started again. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Buffs. Blankenheim in the shotgun. He wants to throw. He's looking to his right. Overthrown and intercepted in the end zone. He's got room to run across the 30 to the 37-yard line. That was number 8, Cole Haynes, intercepted. 4th interception of the game by Blankenheim. Man, he just sailed that one over the top of his intended receiver. So Woodland Christian's going to have it 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. And, man, Amador really needed to get some points there. The ball just sailed on him a little bit. He's just trying to throw a curl route and threw it right over his head. Easy pick for Woodland Christian. And they've got it at the 36-yard line with 7:07 left to go in the contest. Sanchez at quarterback. No, that's number 8 at quarterback. They have really shifted down. Look at the run around the right side. He's across 45 to the 40. Finally knocked out of bounds. Big run on the play. That was number 19.
The freshman.
Oliver Holloman. Number 8 was in at quarterback that time. That was Cole Haynes, sophomore. As Woodland Christian continues to sub down, but that doesn't seem to slow him down a whole lot as the ball sits at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for Woodland Christian. Number 8 remains a quarterback, Cole Haynes. Oh, Amador jumped. That's going to give him a free 5 yards. So that'll set up a 1st down and 5 for Woodland Christian. 6:18 left to go in the contest. Now the clock will run as a reset of the ball is set at the 25-yard line. 1st down and 5 for the Cardinal.
Just got a text message from my brother JD. He and MC are down at Universal Studios for Hollywood Horror Nights. So they're having a good time down there. So shout out JD and MC. Hope you guys are having fun.
All right, Woodland Christian keeping the pedal on the metal. Going for the shotgun, motion from the right side. A high snap, inside handoff. Hit, no gain on the play, maybe a loss of 1. Nice job by the Amador defense there. Number 52 in there on the tackle. That's Will Donahue, one of the captains here for the Buffaloes tonight. So it'll be 2nd down after a loss of 1 of 6. Ball at the 26-yard line. 3rd quarterback we've seen tonight. Cole Haynes in there for Woodland Christian. Motion comes to the right. Amador jumped again. That'll give him another 5 yards. That'll set up a 2nd down and 1. So Amador giving him some easy yards here. Set up a 2nd down and 1 with the ball at the 21-yard line. Under 5 minutes left to go here. Another high snap, but they pitch it out wide. Gets around the corner, number 4, knocked out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. That was Ethan Johns, I should say. Johns. That'll be enough for a 1st down, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Woodland Christian. Number 21 in the backfield, the lone back, that's Jacob Herta. They're going to give it to him and hit right away by the Amador defense. Nice tackle. That was number 23, I believe, Matt Herrera for the Buffaloes.
Like it was maybe 25, Colton Earl. I see a 23 down there on the sideline. 25, Colton Earl. Good tackle there, too. Good form tackle. Broke down, wrapped him up.
Yeah, open field, had some room to run there, and it was just a nice tackle. 3:44, the clock continues to run. Down there at the far end of the field, I need to grab my binoculars here. There's a whistle now.
Timeout, I believe.
On the field.
Oh, delay a game.
It looked like a little confusion. He was trying to direct his players a little bit. That'll move him back 5 yards. Back to the 16-yard line. Inside pitch, getting around left side, waltzes into the end zone. That 19. Is number 18. 19 for Woodland Christian.
Holloman again.
Holloman, he's had a heck of a game as he takes it in from 16 yards out. 16-yard touchdown by Holloman.
Looks like they're setting up that PAT formation again.
Now they're bringing some other players on. Looks like they're going to try to kick it. Number 10, Christian Morales, in for Woodland Christian. They have not converted an extra point kick tonight. Snap is down, and the kick is up. And it is good. 2:06, and now we're on to a running clock as the score shows Woodland Christian 45, Amador Buffalo 7, under 2 minutes left, and this game's all but over.
Also, a quick shout-out, Amador teacher, Mr. Jake Geedy, celebrating his birthday on Tuesday. He'll be 29 years old, my brother Jake. He's over at the Broadway Burger Bash tonight, celebrating the Amador and Argonaut drama programs as well as Argonaut Culinary down over there. So Broadway Burger Bash, a lot of great stuff. Monday, I should say. Sorry, not Tuesday, Monday. A lot of great stuff from Jake. Really excited he took on that drama position. Giles is helping him out still too, so I had a chance to talk to
Burger Bash. Where's
the
that
Broadway
at?
Burger Bash over at the Kennedy Mine Amphitheater tonight.
Okay. Well, there's a minute 20 left. The clock is running, so it's just a matter of minute 10 seconds. This game is going to be over as we're into a running clock. 45-7. Deep kick this time, fielded at the 10-yard line to the 15. To the 20, tries to break it outside, and he's brought down immediately there. That was number 5, Jesse Judd, on the return. So it'll be 1st and 10, 48 seconds left. The clock continues to run, maybe time for one play, as they're going to put the ball at the 18-yard line. $30 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Buffs. Took one on the chin tonight against this very good Woodland Christian team. The Woodland Christian is going to move to 6-0. Amador is going to move to 4-2 as they get ready for their first league matchup next week against Calaveras. They're not even going to run a play. They're going to let the clock run out. And that's going to do it. Final score, Woodland Christian Cardinals 45, the Amador Buffaloes 7. We'll be back with a Mark Twain Medical Center post-game wrap right after this.
Hey, let's play some football. Mark Borchin here with Glass Doctor. We are so excited that you're doing what you love. When you need auto glass, windshields, and calibration, call Glass Doctor. Ask about our windshield protection plan. And for shower enclosures, foggy, broken windows in your home or business, please remember Glass Doctor, your neighborly company. Visit our showroom at Highway 49 and Jackson Gate Road.
Remember when going for a walk around the block was easy and pain-free? Future you is ready to feel like that again. Mark Twain Medical Center's orthopedic experts are with you throughout the process, from first consultation to your last physical therapy session, so you can get back to living without joint pain, and future you can wander far and wide. Visit marktwainmedicalcenter.org/orthopedics. Mark Twain Medical Center. Hello, human kindness. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we're back for our post-game show. Joey Geedy, Frank Alverson, Emma Cranfield here from the Blue Turf over at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California. Frank?
The Smurf Turf.
Yes.
All right, well, tonight, Amador ran into a buzzsaw. This Woodland Christian team goes to 6-0. And I'm going to tell you what, they were impressive on both sides of the football. They're aggressive, they're big, they play fast, and very impressive performance tonight. Amador just really had a tough time getting anything going on. Blankenheim had a tough game with 4 interceptions. Woodland Christian led this one 16-0 after one quarter, 24-0 at the halftime. It was tough sledding for Amador all game long, but in the third quarter, at the 5:13 mark, I don't know if you, Jim, you got it teed up. We can hear what happens next. Blankenheim in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Blankenheim wants to throw pressure up the middle. He's going to throw a long Open receiver number 5. He's got it. He's at the 20. Breaks a tackle into the end zone. That's a touchdown. That is a 68-yard touchdown pass from Blankenheim to Judd. And just like that, Amador all of a sudden gets on the scoreboard. We're going to make that a 68-yard touchdown. Blankenheim to Judd, our Mel and Faye's BG Lounge call of the game. Well, that was really the highlight of the game for Amador. It was the only points they were able to put on the board. The 68-yard touchdown from Blankenheim to Judd at 5:13 left to go in the third quarter. Woodland Christian continued to have offensive dominance, and at the end of the third quarter, they were up 38-7. Another interception in the fourth quarter by Amador and a touchdown by Holloman to make it 45-7. And that was our final as we went into a running clock. 45-7. Woodland Christian moves to 6-0. Amador goes to 4-2, getting ready to start their league play next week against Calaveras. And Amador just run into a good team tonight.
They're 6-0 for a reason, Frank. These guys have played a great 4 quarters of football here, Woodland Christian did. I mean, their defense was swarming to the ball. Every player, not just 1 or 2, but every player was swarming to the ball. On the offensive side, they were aggressive. We didn't see one punt from them this entire time. They were aggressive on the offensive side of the ball. Again, the special teams, they could kick it out of the end zone, but they were just making those little pooch kicks, just kind of making them, make them play their game, but we'll stop them on defense. So we saw a very, very stout Woodland Christian defense, very good offense. Again, a high-power, high-caliber offense. 2 quarterbacks. Their runners were just fast.
And and they're not afraid to put it on their defense. We saw them go on 4th down a couple times in the first half in their own side of the field, and it didn't matter yard and distance. They just believe in the defense, and we're going to put it on them. If we don't make it, we don't make it, and they're comfortable with that. And they really were an impressive team tonight. They're big, they're fast, they're aggressive. And I have to tell you, when I first looked at this game, you pick up a lot of times when you pick up a game this time of the year, it's usually maybe a weak sister that's looking for a game. But I'm going to tell you what, Amador found themselves against a tough opponent tonight, and I was very, very impressed with this Woodland Christian Cardinal team as they came out victorious 45-7. Our player of the game, the Jamba Juice player of the game, we're going to give it to Jesse Judd. He had a lot of receptions tonight. He worked his butt off all night long. He had the 68-yard touchdown. So our Jamba Juice player of the game goes to Jesse Judd. We want to thank all of our sponsors tonight. Our pregame sponsor, Camps Propane. Our game sponsors, Big Valley Ford, Jackson Tire, Armstrong & Son Construction, The Glass Doctor, Tone Associates. Halftime sponsor, Conifer Communications. Our postgame show is brought to you by Mark Twain Medical Center. Our call of the game, Mel and Faye is in the VG Lounge. Player of the game, Jamba Juice. And our scoring update, which we didn't have any tonight because all the games were played last night, by the Mountain Merchant. Just a little shout-out around the league. Sonora beat Argonaut 49-0. First Mother Lode League action for the season. Somerville down to Calaveras 35-7 next week. Amador will be at Calaveras. Argonaut hosts Somerville. So I don't know if Sonora is playing a game. It won't be a league game next week. But we'll be at Argonaut High School, Dan Barnett Field, next Friday night, where the Mustangs will take on the Somerville Bears.
And one more shout-out, too, Frank. One more shout-out. We've got, again, providing internet tonight. One more shout-out to remotely located, your critical infrastructure service provider.
Jason Wilson. Thanks, Jason, for all you do. We appreciate it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Emma Cranfield, our star on the camera tonight. We always enjoy Emma being in here. Of course, our technical engineer back at the studio, Jim Geedy. My partner here, Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson. For all of us, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week. Good night, everyone.